Hi, I'm Matt Morrow, President of the Springfield Area Chamber of Commerce. I want to highlight some of the most useful news from the week, as well as preview opportunities we have on tap for you next week. These are our top 5 takeaways from the week. Number 1 on the list, neither the SBA nor your financial institution will charge you a fee to originate a Paycheck Protection Program loan or the Economic Injury Disaster Loan. That expert advice was offered this week by our Chamber Board Chairman, Robin Robeson of Guarantee Bank. She said if someone is telling you they must charge a fee to originate that loan, that is not accurate. Robin participated in a business and employment-focused Facebook Live COVID-19 update hosted by the Missouri Job Center Ozarks region. She also explained that it is possible under some circumstances to apply for and receive both the SBA's PPP loan and the Economic Injury Disaster Loan, but they cannot be used for the same expenses. You can review the recording of that update by visiting the Chamber's Facebook page. And we have an event coming up on Friday, April 17th that can help you get greater clarification on that issue. More detail on that opportunity in just a moment. The second takeaway this week, the U.S. Treasury Department issued and continues to update a frequently asked questions document about the Paycheck Protection Program. You'll find a link to that document at springfieldchamber.com/coronavirus. Click on the Federal Assistance icon and look for our Paycheck Protection Program resources. Takeaway number 3, the more feedback you provide, the more we can help. This week, the Chamber sent an online survey link via email to our primary contact for each member company. It's a quick survey, only 9 questions, and as we work to provide the most beneficial support and advocacy for your businesses at this time, we really want our strategic response to be focused on your most urgent and immediate needs. So please help us get it right by taking just a few minutes to respond if you receive that email. We'll have that link active through April 23rd. Number 4, on a call with our members earlier this week, the U.S. Chamber's Ron Eichog updated us about work already underway in Congress for Phase 4 of COVID-19 federal aid. We're monitoring these efforts to increase funding for the Paycheck Protection Program, as well as fix issues that both lenders and applicants have encountered with the program. We are your advocate, so if you've experienced issues on either side of that process, please reach out to our public affairs team to better inform our advocacy efforts. If you weren't able to join us for that call, there's a recording of it on our coronavirus webpage. And number 5 on the list this week. Over the weekend, Missouri's Department of Labor received its first operational guidance from the federal government related to the Federal Pandemic Unemployment Compensation Program, or FPUC. This ensures that those who are eligible for state unemployment compensation benefits during the week will now also receive the $600 per week federal supplement. You'll find a link to the Missouri Department of Labor's excellent coronavirus FAQ page on our website by clicking on the Business and Employee Assistance icon, then click the Missouri Department of Labor's logo. Once on their site, click the Unemployment Information tab. This is a perfect example of what we know many of you have been facing as we advocate for clarity in this shifting employment landscape. Even our own state agencies have been, and still are in some cases, waiting for federal rules and guidance. Even so, we know your need for answers is urgent, and that's why we're planning more access to the experts for you next week. Please join us on Tuesday, April 14th for a session with Spencer Fain legal experts Elizabeth Wendt and Paul Satterwhite as they help you consider your options related to the myriad unemployment impacts and the recently enacted programs related to the COVID-19 pandemic. This event is being co-hosted by the Springfield Area Chamber of Commerce and the Springfield Metropolitan Bar Association. With more details and guidance available now about the various SBA loans for small businesses, we want to help answer your questions. On Friday, April 17th, we'll be co-hosting a webinar with the Small Business Development Center. Local lenders and banking experts will be on hand to answer your questions. Both of these events are free, but they do require advance registration. If you received this video via an email from the Chamber, you'll find registration links in the body of that email. If you're viewing this on one of our social channels, just visit the Chamber's online calendar to register. I want to take a moment to update you on some additional news at the state level. The Missouri General Assembly reconvened this week and passed $6 billion in emergency funding for COVID-19 relief efforts. Much of that allocates federal funding for healthcare-related needs and professionals, hospitals and nursing homes, schools and universities, food assistance, and aid for cities and counties. The governor has issued an order to keep school buildings closed through the rest of the academic year, with the exception of nutrition and child care services outlined in the order. On a local level, Springfield Greene County Health Department Director Clay Goddard shared this graphic at a briefing this week, which demonstrates how local measures are starting to flatten the infection curve. This is a hopeful sign, but we know there's still a long road ahead. Nationwide, more than 16 million people are unemployed just in the last 3 weeks because of the actions taken to fight the virus. Our community's efforts to flatten the infection curve of COVID-19, while so important to combat this illness effectively for the good of public health, have also significantly impacted you, the employers who provide jobs for our families and fuel the economic growth of the Springfield region. We remain focused on connecting you with the resources you need to survive this crisis, and we are advocating for answers to your questions and for the solutions you need to recover and thrive. In the Springfield Business Journal next week, you'll see a special message from Chamber Chairman Robin Robeson. Please take her advice to heart. Look to your Chamber of Commerce as your advocate and as a trusted resource. Seek advice from your banker, your accountant, and other advisors about your options. And finally, share your experiences with us as we work to advocate effectively on your behalf. Robin, we're so grateful for your steady leadership and expertise at this challenging time, and we're grateful to you, our members, for your support of this Chamber of Commerce and of our community. We understand the incredibly difficult decisions you are confronting right now. We are in this together, and we are here for you. Thank you for being a part of the Springfield Area Chamber of Commerce.